since we are on the topic of Fantastic Four, we got some pretty interesting updates. I've been loving all the little promotional art that we've been seeing for the movie. That's not really in great quality, but there's been a lot of like really cool promo art. I just want to show that real quick before we get to the main thing. I love all the little looks of them, their costumes and whatnot. They look so fire, so cool. Love all that stuff involved with them. But Kevin Feige recently gave a little bit of an interview because I forget what it was for. Maybe it was for Fantastic Four, and he ended up kind of adding some mystery and confusion to the post-credit scene of the Thunderbolts. So spoilers, if you haven't seen Thunderbolts. Apparently a lot of people didn't because it's going to perform under 400 million, which is pretty bad for a Marvel movie. But hey, it's been past the time. You had a chance, and now Kevin Feige's openly talking about it. So it's time. We have it here. Kevin Feige talks Thunderbolts post-credit scene and if it connects to the Fantastic Four movie. And you would think, well, duh. The post-credit scene was the new Avengers, aka the Thunderbolts, looking at a screen and a shot of space with the Fantastic Four ship coming to our Earth. And we're like, that's obvious. Fantastic Four coming to our world. We know what that means. That's exciting. That's fun. It got me hyped. Well, looks like the Fantastic Four might not have been on that ship, or it could have been someone else. So here we have it here. What did Kevin Feige say about the Thunderbolts post-credit scene? He said here, speaking to Empire Magazine, Feige was asked about the post-credit scene in the new Avengers. Can be seen talking to their lack of support from society when they notice a spaceship has entered orbit. After taking a look, the spaceship is revealed to be none other than the Excelsior, the Fantastic Four's ship. All right. Although Feige confirmed that the ship does indeed look like the one that belongs to the group, he then teased that the ship might not be the same ship people are thinking of. He said exactly, there is a ship. It is the Excelsior, and there is a Fantastic Four ship entering the MCU, but I'm not sure they're the same ship, Feige teased. Okay, that is fascinating and interesting here. So let's see if I can even pull up the Fantastic Four ship, because I'm pretty sure, that's what it looked like. Let's see, Fantastic Four ship, the Excelsior. Okay, it felt like that this was exactly the ship. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, it does look different. Oh, I should have looked at this beforehand. Okay, so, oh, can I find a leaked version of the Thunderbolts? Let's see if I can find a leak. There should be a leaked one. Thunderbolts Fantastic Four. Let's see if we can compare and contrast, gang. I'm pretty sure. New Rockstar's always putting it in the thumbnails or something, even though the movie's not been fully released. Oh, someone else brought it up? Says here, fantastic ship with 3 legs, Fantastic Four trailer, Thunderbolts post-credit scene, ship with 4 legs. Oh my God, they are right. Somebody has been knowing this for a while. Okay, so this is the actual post-credit scene, and they're right. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 legs, and the one in the trailer only has 3. You could argue maybe this big old blast is covering the other one. Is there a different shot of it? Oh, this is fascinating. This is interesting. Okay, what could this mean? What's going on? Let's dive into it, baby. So, theory number 1 is, well, it was a 4. It's obviously Fantastic Four. Is it then the 2000s Fantastic Four cast? That would be interesting. That would be a great bait and switch. If that's what ends up happening, we will all walk out of the Fantastic Four movie probably loving it, enjoying it. I'm still excited. And we'll go into Avengers Doomsday. We think we know where everything's headed. And then when they step out, Jessica Alba, freaking Chris Evans, all of them coming up, and it's the OG Fantastic Four. Oh, that's interesting. And they could really trick us, because I'm still thinking, remember we talked about this a couple days ago. There was a scene at Comic-Con, Fantastic Four First Steps, CCXP. I'll read it to you real quick in case you didn't Didn't hear about it. Let me see if I can find the. Oh no, that's a YouTube video. They showed footage at this Comic-Con in Mexico, and it felt like it was a giant spoiler. I was like, "Ugh," but then could end up being something different, could have not. Uh, the scene was the Fantastic Four are inside their ship, and Sue is starting to go into labor, but the Silver Surfer is chasing them. All in all, Johnny takes over the ship. Cannons try and shoot the Surfer. He makes jokes about how sexy the Surfer is, which is a fact. Meanwhile, Sue continues to have contractions. Reed tells Ben to go into a black hole. Ben gets worried. Reed tells him to trust him, and then end of scene. Right? And I was like, that feels like that's literally how we get to the post credits of Thunderbolts. Is they're in a black hole. That black hole shoots them into a different universe. Boom, bada, bing, Marvel. That could still happen, and that could still be the thing. And it feels like it's setting up to our Earth. But what if they actually end up in the Monica Rambeau post credit scene that we saw? I completely misspelled all that, but Google's got my back. Post credit scene where Monica Rambeau ended up in a universe where the X-Men exist. She's being examined by Beast and all them, and the person who looks like her mom. What if that's where their ship ended up, and we got stuck with the 2000s original Fantastic Four? Oh, that'd be interesting. That'd be fascinating. My theory was that maybe the team is split up. What if like one half of the Fantastic Four is on our Earth and then the other half is on another Earth? That would give them more reason for like Reed to put his knowledge to use about trying to figure out how to get to Sue, how to get to Johnny or Ben, because obviously that'd be a big thing he'd want to do. I like this. This is interesting. Kevin Feige. But like I said, there were some people saying Kevin Feige's just talking out of his butt and he's just trying to start, how do I say it? Speculation and fan wondering for nothing. I even saw theories that they're bringing back like the Fan 4 stick, Miles Teller, say that again? Him. I'd be way more excited for the Fox universe, right? And I mean, we got Chris Evans back, Johnny Storm, even if he's dead because of what happened in Deadpool and Wolverine. So yeah, this is really cool. We'll see what happens. That's the other thing too. Didn't Johnny die? The funny thing about this is because it's the multiverse, there still could be the original Johnny. That could just be a Johnny that looks exactly like the 2000s one, but it wasn't the 2000s one. So the Johnny we know could still be alive. And even then, there was this report. Let's see, Gambit, Monica Rambeau. It came from a Mexican website after the Comic-Con. Here we go. Let's see if it says. It says rumor suggests that Gambit from Avengers Doomsday and Monica Rambeau origin universe are connected because both characters are said to come from the same universe. So there was the rumor going around that Gambit will actually be from the same universe that Monica Rambeau ended up in. Where the Beast here, see, this is another post, that the Gambit, Channing Tatum we meet will be from there. And that was confusing people because there's like, no. At the end of Deadpool and Wolverine, they restored their universe and took them back. That's what happened. It's like, maybe they just restored that Gambit. We could be getting Channing Tatum Gambit in a completely different version. And he's a variant because it's the multiverse. There's thousands of Channing Tatum Gambits out there in different worlds. And honestly, that would probably be my preferred thing for him because I know we love the funny Gambit, that he was hilarious and jokey, but I also feel like that fit for the Deadpool movie. But for an Avengers movie, I don't want him saying too much to Steve or whoever else ends up, Captain America or anybody, going, I shot out of my daddy's balls straight into my mama. Let's kill Dr. Doom. So this could be a way for him to reinvent the character where we can still get Channing Tatum, but maybe he plays it a little bit more serious. Maybe he tweaks his Cajun accent. Maybe he's the more traditional Gambit we expect. I don't know. Just a thought, but this multiverse stuff is interesting, right? It's fun. And so people are like, no, we just need funny Gambit. I mean, I know that's what people wanted, but that could be the thing. That's how he is, though. Is he? Is he? Because if I'm being honest, and as not a giant comic reader on Gambit, he's one of those characters I haven't read much on. My main thing on how Gambit acts is from the X-Men TV show from back in the day and the revamp in '97. And that Gambit don't look like he'd randomly just say shooting out of my daddy's balls into my mama. He has a little bit more class than that. So don't tell me that's how he is. Bro would have been, now it's time for me to shoot inside you, Rogue. Stop dating old man Magneto, Rogue. With a Cajun accent. I don't know. That we'll see what ends up happening. But yeah, Zesty Gambit variant. Hey, I wouldn't mind Zesty Gambit variant. That could be honestly a little fun. So we'll see. Obviously, it's all thoughts and speculation. But Kevin Feige doing that, and then fans having pointed out, hey, ship is kind of different than the one we see. Which Fantastic Four will it be? Could it be the original Fox? Could it be a whole brand new set? That could also be a thing too. So you guys let me know. I just think it's funny that Kevin Feige thought to like throw a little fire into that and get fans a roaring and speculating.